Hey everybody, Portly Paladin back here again with another update. A little tired right now. I just got back from the gym. For the second time this week I went to the gym. Starting out easy right now. Mostly just doing a treadmill. That's what I've been doing with a buddy of mine, Will. He's been gracious enough to let me go with him on his buddy pass to our local gym, Planet Fitness. Not in any way endorsing them as a gym. Well, I will endorse them as a gym. Our local gym is great. Don't have a whole lot of meatheads there, kind of going crazy, grunting, and one more, man, do it again. That kind of crap. I don't have any of that stuff going on, so I do like that. Now, as for training and stuff, I'm not dealing with any of that stuff, so, you know, it is what it is. I'm not going to try to say that, you know, it's a great place to get training, because I really have no idea. I haven't dealt with that at all. But, yeah, so anyway, I have been going there with him twice this week, and I'm already seeing dividends. I'm getting payback from it. I weighed in this morning at 475, which is 4 pounds less than last time. Which let me look at my sheet here, or my list. The last time that I lost that much in 1 week was over a month ago. It was back on December 13th. And that was before my stretch of +3, +3, +2. So yeah, over the course of the holidays and my birthday and whatnot, I actually gained 8 pounds. Which is less than I expected, so I'm not going to complain too much. But I'm also looking back. I think I mentioned this a couple of videos ago, but on my sheet here, I need to start making a spreadsheet. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. Again, because of that whole time thing. But going back to August of this year, August 30th, which is where I'm going back on this particular sheet, I've actually have a net of +2. I've actually gained 2 pounds over the course of that period. Now, the lowest I've been through that entire time is 469, which I actually hit twice. Hit it on September 20th, and I hit it on November 8th. But the biggest I've been through that entire period is 480, which I was actually at right before Thanksgiving. I hit that on the 22nd of November. So, or was that? No, that was Thanksgiving, wasn't it? I believe it was. Anyway, yeah, so anyway, there we are. That's where I'm at right now. So I'm feeling pretty good. Working out. It's weird. I never really expected it to leave there and feel this good. When I left, I always figured I would feel horrible and crappy. But when I leave, I feel great. The unfortunate part is that I do work in an office. I do sit on my ass all day at work. So I get home and I feel good, and I feel like I want to keep doing stuff and working and being active, not so much working out. So I feel like I want to come home and get a lot of stuff done, but I can't because I don't have time. I have to get ready for work. As a matter of fact, I have to get ready for work here in about 10-15 minutes. So that's kind of hard, I guess, to deal with in a way. But I think the hardest part actually is that I go to work. So I come home from working out. I end up taking a quick rest, or maybe, like, you know, because there's really nothing I can get done in that amount of time, in about a half hour or so that I have after I work out, before I have to get ready. And then I start taking my shower and getting ready and everything, go to work. Then I get to work and I sit down, and I start working while sitting down. And like the one I noticed was on Tuesday. Got to work, started working, calling people and doing what I do at work. And then after about 2 hours or so, I was like, oh, I have to use the restroom. And then when I got up to go use the restroom, I thought I was going to die. My legs hurt so bad. My knees hurt. My body was aching. And the whole rest of the night, I felt just tired and worn down and achy. And then again, the next day, I was achy. Not so much tired, but everything hurt. And even again this morning, it was still sore. But I pushed through it and I went. I actually accomplished a half a mile today. The first time I went, I didn't really pay attention to what I was doing. I was just trying to stay consistent, and what I did was I would walk for 5 minutes, rest for a minute, walk for 5 minutes, rest for a minute, which it was about as much as I could do at the time. Well, today I decided that I was going to do my cycling, walk, rest, but I was going to aim for 6 minutes, but more so than just aiming for 6 minutes, I wanted to hit a half a mile. I wanted to walk a half a mile in the time that I was going to be there. So I did 6 minutes, then rest, 6 minutes, then rest, 6 minutes, then rest, 6 minutes, then rest. So I walked for 4 blocks of 6 minutes, 4 sets, I guess you'd say, of 6 minutes each. And I ended up walking a total of a half of a mile. Now, at my initial pace, it wouldn't have happened. Not in that, the half-hour time that I've allotted for working out. I wouldn't have gotten that much distance in because I was going too slow. So once I started realizing that and kind of going through that in my head, going, oh, wait, okay, this isn't going to work. I've got to do something different. I actually sped it up a little bit and then reevaluated on my next rest period and realized, okay, I got to go a little faster. Then the next time I went a little faster. And then on the last one, I said, okay, well, I've got to go. So I said the first time I went like on the setting of 1, whatever that means, the speed of 1. And then the second time I did like 1.4. Third time I think I did like 1.8. Well, the fourth time through, I was actually like 2.5. I was walking at a pretty good clip. So I don't know if you could see this in the video or not, but I wore this hat when I worked out, and I got a little sweat going, as you can see there. That's kind of gross. I don't know why I showed you that, but so yeah, I worked up a pretty good sweat. I took a towel with me for the first time today. I didn't do that last time, and I regretted it. So I was able to kind of mop up some things, and I think probably what really made me nervous about going back today, because when I got up this morning, I really didn't want to go for a couple reasons. One, because I was still sore and tired. 2 was on Tuesday, I kind of miscalculated how I reacted to the workout, I guess is the best way to put it. So that when I was actually ready to step down off of the treadmill, I didn't realize how shaky my feet and my legs actually were. And I took a dive. I fell. And I felt like an idiot. I kind of looked up after I fell, and there was a guy standing there, and he just sort of shook his head and was chuckling and laughing. So I kind of wanted to punch him in the gut, but I was like, that's exactly what I didn't want to happen. The kind of, exactly what I expected to happen. I didn't want to deal with any of that stuff or whatever. So that kind of sucked, but I got over it. Decided to go back today anyway, and yeah, I was fine, really. I mean, I just took a minute before I got down, steadied myself, and just made sure that when I stepped off, I stepped off solidly and not just, just stepping down quickly like whatever, because, there's obviously something going on there, so I needed to, pay attention to that and take a minute. So I was fine today. I, got off of it just fine. I think it was more because I was expecting it than anything else, and maybe a little bit of just the fact that, I guess I'm kind of more used to it now. I don't know if I can really say that after only going twice, but, it is what it is. But anyway, I'm going to leave you with one more thing and tell you that you got to make sure to work out, because if not, Cthulhu is going to eat you. Well, Cthulhu's going to eat us all eventually, but, whatever. Right now, if you don't work out, he's going to eat you. He's going to eat you. Anyway, so, yeah, recipes, nothing. Got nothing for you guys this week. I don't know if I mentioned it in my last video or not. I can't remember. I've got the memory of a crack baby, so I don't really remember from week to week what I do in these videos most of the time. But if I didn't mention it last time, on this channel, check out my video on the chicken. how to portion that out for yourselves to save yourself some time and points, and get yourself down to eating the amount of meat that you're supposed to be eating, which is only about 3 to 4 ounces. I think that'll help people out a lot. And that's pretty much about it. Just how about this? It's the new year. It's time for new beginnings. Everybody's put out those wonderful New Year's resolutions that I think are stupid. But let's do this before my next video. So you've got 1 week. I want my listeners out there to go through their pantry and their refrigerator and their freezer in their kitchen. I want you to go through everything. Throw out anything that's old that you should have thrown out anyway. Anything that's past expiration date. Throw all of that out. And then out of what's left, go through it and say one by one before you put it back into the pantry, refrigerator, freezer, or whatever. Look at it and say, is this something that I want to eat again soon? That I plan on eating before it goes bad, or that I should be eating ever. And for the things you say no to, throw those away. For the things you say yes to, if you're going to do Weight Watchers, write your points on it. If you're going to do just calories, write serving size and calories on it, like in a Sharpie, and big so you can see it. So you don't have to stop and go, what is this? Wait, hold on, let me get my glasses. Oh, it's a 200. Yeah, don't do that. That's going to take you too much time, and then you're not going to do it. So write it on there big, write it on there bold, so everybody can see it. For example, just happen to have a old peanut butter jar here that I use for storing some of my hobby stuff, some chainmail rings, and I've got a Sharpie. So let's see. On this it says the serving size is 2 tablespoons and calories is 190. So just write it on there like that. There you go. 2 tablespoons, 190 calories. So now when you go to have some peanut butter, you go, okay, so it's 190 calories for 2 tablespoons. I'll put that on this bread. Oh, look, that's 1 slice is this many calories, so that's that many calories. Oh, here's some jelly. Okay, that's this many tablespoons for this many calories, and you can do the math, and you know what you're eating. So do that. That's your challenge. That's what I'm going to throw out there for you right now. I do it. It's in my refrigerator. It's in my freezer. It's in my pantry. It's everywhere in my kitchen. Anything that has points is labeled. So do it. That's all I'm asking. Get yourself started. Prep for success, as they say. Do what you have to do to make things happen and make them work for you. So anyway, I'm going to take off now and go take a shower, get rid of this sweaty workout stink, and get ready for work. You head into your kitchen and start working. I will see you next time. Keep waging a war against your waistline, and I am your portly paladin. Thank you and have a good day.